morning, Shawnee.
Welcome to the Renegade Morning Show. Today is a day 2, and it's also National Morning Show Host Day. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Reagan. Today is no ordinary Friday. While you all are blessed with the Renegade Morning Show like always, we also are excited for our Pep Rally later.
Yes, I'm so glad my classes are cut short.
I was thinking more about school spirit, like wearing our Columbia navy blue colors.
Oops. Well, what segment do we have first?
First up, we have an intriguing interview with one of Shawnee's guidance counselors, Mr. Catinella, led by James and Jack, one of our Shawnee TV producers.
Mr. Catinella for the Wellness Center?
Sounds like it. Let's take a look.
I like to think of it as a calming room. It's for students to be able to use throughout the school day if they wish, for a temporary break, and they can use their coping skills in the room. Anything in the room is available for them to use. We have fidget toys, a stationary bike, sandbox, coloring and drawing utensils. We have open space so students can practice yoga. We have plenty of couches, comfortable couches. They can practice mindfulness if they like, deep breathing techniques, or if they have something of their own if they want to use, that's okay too. We also play music in the room at times, so there's a lot of different options. They could decide to talk with the counselor if they like, or they don't have to speak with the counselor, it's up to them. But it's basically for any student to use coping skills in the room. It's located on the second floor of the Media Center, and it's open every period except for the period after lunch and learn. The last period of the day, it's open days 2 and 4, and it's closed on days 1 and 3, the last period of the day. We are open during lunch and learn. Students can eat in here. We just ask that if you do eat in the wellness room during lunch and learn, that we try to be mindful of the purpose of the room. So you can talk, you can still use the coping skills in the room, you can eat in the room. We just ask that we try to keep the overall volume to a minimum. It's a great resource. I think it really does show how much the school district values supporting students with their mental health. So if you or your friends think you would benefit from visiting the wellness room, please stop on up.
How wonderful is it that Shawnee has such great resources for its students?
I know, not to mention its dedicated teachers.
Speaking of dedication, did you see O'Keefe wearing that tracksuit and mullet for Decade Day?
It was very hard to miss him. I'm pretty sure he blinded a few students with that neon.
Up next, Mrs. Kirk has issued a little engineering challenge to all Shawnee students.
Well, what's the challenge?
I think it's best if we have some of Mrs. Kirk's students explain the challenge.
Shawnee. We are TSA and we're hosting a paper airplane competition.
TSA stands for the Technology Student Association, and we host monthly STEM-related design challenges throughout the school. We also spread STEM knowledge throughout the Medford community.
So for the airplane competition, you will receive one piece of paper after your $1 entry fee, and there is a time limit between 10:40 and 11:15. Airplanes will be judged off of 2 categories. The first category is air travel and air time. So the longer you stay in the air and the farther you go, the better you are.
You may sign up via School Cash Online, and this event may also be paid for in person. The event will be held in the gym on September 30th from 10:40 to 11:15. Look for the flyers around the school. If you have any questions at all, please email Ms. Kirk or stop in A103. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you there.
Mrs. Kirk has been really active in this year with the community.
I'm looking forward to what she has in store later this year.
Looks like the staff had just as much fun as the students dressing up during Stuco's Spirit Week. Let's take a look at this week's Shawnee Staff Chronicles. Our final segment of the day follows our TV Tech member Josh as he asks Shawnee's students for their 2 cents on the new Smart Passes.
I heard Oz is in this one. Is that true?
Let's see.
I'm Josh.
I'm Max.
What do you think about the Smart Pass?
Frankly, I'm kind of neutral towards it. I mean, mostly it doesn't really affect my day much. However, I also don't like it because everyone else doesn't like it.
Thank you, Max.
I'm Mr. Provost.
What do you think of the Smart Pass?
I think it's great. You know? Yeah.
Yeah? Anything else?
It's keeping the movement in the hallways down, which is great. We love that. Love it. Love it.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Provost.
You're welcome.
I'm Sean.
What do you think of the Smart Pass?
I think it's all right. I think it helps people keep track of where they're at, but I don't think it's bad.
All right. Thank you.
Of course. I'm Mr. Boland.
What do you think of the Smart Pass?
I think the Smart Pass has been an excellent addition for Shawnee High School. I think it's been a pretty seamless transition to it. I think the students are working with it well, teachers are working with it well, and I think it's keeping the students in the classrooms for a longer period of time.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Osmond.
What do you think of the Smart Pass?
I think it's very smart.
Anything else?
I think it's beginning to cut down on the traffic here in A102, which is positive because we're trying to be creative in here. And then when we have outside influence, we can't get to work. So I think it's a good thing so far.
Okay. Thank you. 100 minutes? This is absurd. I'm out.
Very interesting points of view all around.
Oh man, look at the time. We better wrap this up.
Do I get to say anything?
Take it away.
Well, that's all for today. Tune in every Monday through Thursday for the Shawnee Wake Up and every Friday for the Renegade Morning Show. I'm Reagan.
And I'm Maddie. And
let's go Renegades!